I said good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on your time zone. This is Gaddafi of Biafra. In this our Biafra awareness, we are here. We are here to bring you the good news, and this is a call for defense of our land, the land of Biafra. The land of Biafra is a land flowing with milk and honey, a land of the ancient. Uh, we are here to. I'm here to tell you that we must rally around, stand shoulder to support Master Simon Ekpa for the great work that he's doing. You know, this is a call for defense of our land. He has called 50 men, 50 men that will take it upon themselves to defend and to form the defense of the land of Biafra. Fellow Biafrans, and also he called for people to sponsor the Radio Biafra. You know, here in SK, they don't have mineral resources. Their country is very beautiful, very okay. This is what we want to bring to our people, to make sure that they enjoy constant electricity, everything. They live like a human being, not living like an animals. Where there is a government of Biafra is going to be one of the best governments you can ever imagine in this world. That's why we call it the kingdom of heaven on earth. I want each and every one of you, all arms group, to rally around with Mazi Simon Ekpa, all the group that are agitating for this freedom. You know, I always say the lovers of freedom and the friends of Biafra. You know, this is a liberation force. This is time for the liberation force. People who were born to restore Biafra has gathered. I want you to identify with them. I want your name to be there. You know, when the names of the generals will be called, I want to see your name there. Likewise, I want to see my name there. The names of people that contributed one or two from their little way to make sure the kingdom of heaven on earth, which is the land of Biafra. Biafra must have their sovereign states. Biafra is symbol of peace. Biafra is peace. Biafra will bring peace in sub-Saharan Africa. Biafra is a land of the ancient. All we are saying is that you must rally around, stand shoulder to shoulder, do all you can to make sure we support our brother Mazi Simon Ekpa and our sister Honorable Azuka Charles. These are the people that are committed to this movement. These are selfless set of people that are ready and willing to defend, to make sure Biafra has been restored. And we want unconditional release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There's a question I want to ask to Chike Dozim. What is your gain if you keep on killing your brothers, keep on killing your sisters? If you keep on betraying this struggle, what is your gain? What do you have stand to gain? Why should you begin to announce the name of the people on a Radio Biafra? Why Chikedozem should announce the names of our Biafran people. He announced their names and give their location. Chikedozem, I am asking you, what is your mind? What do you intend to gain in this your attitude? I decided not to talk to you people, but your character is becoming unbecome. What do you stand to gain by exposing your brothers and sisters to danger? What do you stand to gain by implicating your brothers and sisters? What do you stand to gain? Do you have any other land apart from the land of Biafra? If you allow the Fulanis to conquer the land, to conquer us, do you have any other land apart from this land of Biafra? Chikedoziem, I am asking you, why do you have to announce the name? You said something. You said the Anambra State Commander, ESN Commander, and instruction has been given to you from a proper channel. Now you know that the instruction was given to him through a proper channel. Why didn't you reinstate your statement through that same proper channel? Why must you come to Radio Biafra to call the commander that is in charge of Anambra? So why must you come? Why must you be the one to expose them to danger? If you know there is a proper channel that you communicate to the men on ground, why then do you come to Radio Biafra to expose them? Chikedozem, remember that the world are watching you. Biafran people are also watching you. Everything you do is on record. You expose our men on 25th, December 25th, military invaded their camps. Chikedozem, what do you stand to gain in sabotaging the effort of Mazin and the Kano? What do you stand to gain? Chikedozem, do you really reason before you talk? Do you really consult your fellow DOS before you speak? And I have another question for you, Chikedozem. When the women Omada summoned you for questioning, when they kidnapped our leader, they asked you to sack Nenayanya. You say you don't have the power to do so. Chikedozem, I want to ask you, where does the power come from now? Is it because you have this misunderstanding with her that made you to sack Nenayanya? You told the Biafran people that you don't have the power until our leader comes out. And our leader hasn't come out, and you just got the power to sack her. We need an answer to these questions. So, Mazi Chikedozem, where did you get the power you used in sacking Nenayanya when you told us that you don't have the power? That proves that you are liar. You lie more than liar Mohammed. All the people that are supporting DOS call themselves a defender of the structure. I want to tell you something. If you really love Biafra, swallow your pride, swallow your ego. Work with Mazin, Simon Ekpa under the leadership of Mazin and the Kano. What we are doing is to restore the land of Biafra, the sovereignty of Biafra, which has existed from 1967 to 1970. That is where we stand. Swallow your pride, swallow your ego, swallow everything you cannot ever think of, and work for the restoration of Biafra. We are calling every agitator, every group to come under one umbrella to serve with Mazi Simon Ekpa in the restoration of our land, Biafra. Forget your differences. Forget everything you have in mind. Forget every misunderstanding. Bring your understanding, bring your knowledge to work with Mazi Simon Ekpa and the restoration of our land, Biafra. In defense of our land, Biafra. Remember, the agenda of the caliphate is to overrun us, take over our land. That is their agenda. it is also your duty to say never over our uh, over our dead body will Fulani took over our land. That is to be your that should be your concern. You should know that these people have an agenda. Let me tell you something, my people, Biafra. What they want to try, or what they're trying, or what they're planning, they've done that in Central African Republic. Fulanis are wanderers. They are wonders. They are wanderers. They don't have a place of their own. They want to grab any nation that's slack. They will grab it and make it their own place. You can see that that is why all the Fulanis gathered all over the sub-Saharan Africa to grab the sovereign weight of Nigeria, to make Nigeria their home. You should know this. That is why you see they invited all the jihadists all over Africa for a meeting in Abuja. You know their agenda? They say they have failed in African Republic, Central African Republic, that they are not going to fail in Nigeria. This is the agenda. You that say you want to be, you support this politician, that politician, you are just joking. Let me tell you from experience. The day there was a time Yar'Adua and Atiku contested election. They rigged the election, Yar'Adua won, and the case was in the court. A night before the day that they will give a judgment, I was in Villa that time. I was in the Villa that time. Yar'Adua, the late Yar'Adua, and Atiku Abubakar had a meeting. They shook hands in banquet hall at the Villa then. The morning time, Atiku proceed to Dubai. If you can remember what I'm telling you, Atiku proceeds to Dubai. When the court give judgment, they give judgment that Yar'Adua won Atiku. You understand? They are playing your brain, pimpos. Now, 2019, Yar'Adua, Atiku, used the P2B as his running mate. From all indication, we all know that Atiku won that election. They told Atiku, yeah, we know say you won. But wait, after Buhari, we'll give you power. And you see that P2B is smart. He cannot serve as a vice president. Igbo man can never serve. A full-blooded Igbo man can never serve as a vice president of Nigeria. That's what they told Atiku. That don't worry, 2023, when Buhari is finishing, we'll give you power. Atiku knew that Buhari, the real Buhari, is dead. He knew that. They knew it very well. Atiku keep calm. That is why, by right, who Atiku supposed to pick as his running mate is Nyesom Wike. They were afraid of Nyesom Wike because a man who betrays his own people can betray anybody in the quest of power. That is why they see Okowa. I knew when there was an event, Fulani invasion in Delta State. Some real men from Delta State was angry. Okowa said something that he don't want to do things that will affect his political career. You can see Okowa was only interested in his political career. He done the tune of the caliphate. That's why they saw him as a loyal servant of caliphate. That's why they picked him to serve with Atiku. They know he's not a tough Igbo man. He's obedient servant. He is just like Osibanjo. Osibanjo is a man that are very, very corrupt. If you like, believe what I'm saying. If I don't believe it, Osibanjo is a very corrupt person. There was a history that happened in Pfizer pharmaceutical company. The Pfizer pharmaceutical company produced a drug which they injected people in Kaduna. The drug disfigured many people in Kaduna. The Pfizer company paid billions of dollars to the affected individuals, the affected families in Kaduna. Let me say in the north. Let me use north. In the north. But I believe this thing happened either it should be in Kaduna or in Kano. So when the Pfizer company paid that millions of dollars for to these families, Osibanjo was the lawyer to the state. Osibanjo and the people, the cabals, do you know that they embezzle the money that Pfizer company paid to the affected families? They swallow that money. Osibanjo embezzled that money. Till today, he is a vice president of Nigeria. You can see that Nigerian government, Nigeria as a state, breed criminalities. They breed criminals. That is why you see APC, the full meaning of APC is Association of Prominent Criminals. You understand? That is why we said we cannot be in the same country with this kind of people. People that doesn't have regard for human life, people that doesn't have regard for well-being of their people. No good road, no hospital, no electricity. I met a man in this place, in this country. The man is about 80 years of age. He says since he was born till today that he's talking to me, he has never seen when electricity go up. A man of 80 years, that means, by my calculation, I can say 80 years uninterrupted power supply in SK, in South Korea here. This country doesn't have any mineral resources. The only thing I see they produce is cement. They survive by the tax people paid. They are a strong nation, industrialized country, based on the tax. They don't have oil. Just imagine when this country have oil well, what this country will be. You understand? That is why we said we don't want to be in the same country with people that live in the bush, people who doesn't know the importance of development, people who wander from nation to nation, from bush to bush. We can't be in the same country with them. Biafra people are smart, scattered all over the world. A Biafra man has no country of his own. You should know this. Stop segregate. Stop saying who is Simon Ekpa. Stop saying instead of Simon Ekpa we get us Biafra. We better scatter it. That is a wrong statement. Like I said before, forget the differences you have. Forget where and where not you belong and where you don't belong. Come for the restoration of Biafra. That is all of what we are working for. That is why we are calling for men that will fund this journey, that will fund this liberation force. We need men. Remember, people have died. People have paid the ultimate price for you and me trying to defend this land. Ikonso is dead. There are many men on ground that have lost their life. 2 days ago, Fulani herdsmen went to Ohofia community, kidnapped about 7 people. You understand? We must not fold our hand to watch things happening before our very eyes. We will fail our ancestors if we allow our land to be taken over by Fulanis. Our ancestors defended the land of Biafra. Ojukwu defended the land of Biafra. If you watch the Biafran movie, the Biafran war, there was a child of 10 years of age. The thing really touched me. They asked the guy, the little boy, why are you fighting? The little boy say, I am fighting for survival. That is the same war we are fighting right now. Armor tanks have been rolled out to the eastern Biafran land. Armor tanks, APC, armor personnel carriers have been rolled out to Biafra land. That to tell you that we are already in a war. Let me tell you, in the history of Barbados, Rihanna is from Barbados. Rihanna single-handedly fund the independence of Barbados. Rihanna is a celebrity. Rihanna is a musician. You know, she single-handedly fund the liberation of Barbados. Today, Barbados celebrates Rihanna. Today, Barbados has their own independence. These are men. These are people that have their nation in their hearts. We are not talking about making money this time. We are talking about making name. Name. That your grandchildren, that your children will be bold enough to say, when we were fighting for Biafra, when we were trying to restore the Biafra, the nation of Biafra, my great-grandfather, my father fought for it. My father participated. That is the joy that I will have for my children, my grandchildren, my children to stand to say they are very, very happy. They lift up their head to say their father, Gaddafi of Biafra, their grandfather he participated in restoring Biafra. That's what we want. I want you all to stand shoulder to Master Simon Ekpa. Stand shoulder to shoulder in defense of our land. Please, this is a duty, this is a task that we must fulfill. Thank you, fellow Biafra. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Come out in mass. Let the world hear our voice. We are making contact to the strong nations of the world to partner with us, to be our allies. Because this is a war of survival. This is a fight and a battle of survival. Biafra land will never be taken by anybody. No inch of Biafra land will be taken by anybody. We will defend this, our land, because that is the only land we have. We are stranger, we are alien, they address us as alien in other nations. Like here in South Korea, we are not the indigenous, we are alien. You are an indigenous of the Biafra, you are the Biafran indigenous, a Biafran citizen. You must defend it, you must defend that land with all that is in you. We must defend it, we must stand shoulder to shoulder with Simon Ekpa in release of our leader Mazina Dekano, in restoring and defending our land. This is a task that we must fulfill. Thank you, fellow Biafra. I remain your brother, Gaddafi of Biafra. Gaddafi is not a guy name. Even if I'm okay, that name. And time will tell. Thank you. Always distribute our message to get to the Biafran people. We also call for people to volunteer themselves to make sure that Voice of Biafra radio being expanded to your localities. You can contact each and every one of us. Either you contact the media team, any media personnel, you contact Omada, or you contact Master Simon himself to make sure that our great Voice of Biafra get to every look and cranny of this land, of the land of Biafra. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. I remain your brother. Please share, subscribe to this channel so that whenever you come on live, you get our notification. Thank you. Above all, stand shoulder to shoulder. Master Simon Ekpa has called all the group, BNG, whatever their name may be called, every league to come together under one umbrella to defend this our land. Thank you. God bless you. Like I used to say, I support Master Simon Ekpa 110%. If his action is end in blame Gaddafi of Biafra with him. If any action of Master Simon Ekpa end in praise, I share the praise. I support him morning, afternoon, and night. Between me and Simon, we are like Ruth and Nomi. Where he die, I die. Where he live, I live. As long as I know him, he can never fail. He's a man of his words. He's not looking for money. Rather, we want to make name that will restore the kingdom of heaven on earth, the land of Biafra. Please forget your differences, forget your grudges, forget your whatever it is. Come, let us restore our land. We don't have any other land. Biafra is our home. Thank you. God bless you. We meet again. Thank you.